In this video, I'm going to break down and teach you those super cool Swing Gitane chords. Now, let's take it section by section. The first bit sounds like this. Right? And it's really important to understand, before we start, the real chord changes of Swing Gitane, and then we can look at the inversions that I've used. So those 8 bars were 2 bars of G minor, 2 bars of A7, 2 bars of D7, and then back to G minor. And that would normally sound bum, bum, A7, A7, D7, back to G minor. Except we did this. For the G minor, 3 notes, we used G, D, and B flat, right? So 3rd fret at the bottom, open D, the minor 3rd there, 3rd fret of the G string. Now it goes to A7 now, and this is the whole crux of this piece. You keep the G in the bass, and then A7 sounds like this. Right? And that is because there you've got A, right? Right? Except you keep the G, which is the 7th. A7, you might play it. Right? There's the 7th in the top, G, except we got it in the bottom. So that's the whole kind of, that's what inspired me to kind of make this whole piece. You've got G minor, then, right, it's that change which is really powerful. And that alone you can really get a lot of inspiration from. So G minor, then A over G, which is A7. Right, and now we go to D7, and we carry on with that bass line. There's the F sharp of D7. So F sharp, open D, A, and C. That's 2nd fret, open, 2, 1, right? D7. There's D7. And again, we've transposed that F sharp there to the bass string, and it really gives it that powerful bass line. So far, G minor, A7 over G, D7 with the F sharp and the bass, then back to G minor, right? And this time we go up the scale. Bum, 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 bum. We play that G minor right there, which is really cool. So you got 6th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, and 8th fret. That is G minor. Just like that is G major. G minor, right? So far. Bum, 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 bum. Now, if we look to our chord sequence, we've played those 8 bars, G minor, A7, D7, G minor. Now we're going up to A flat for 2 bars before coming back to G minor. And all we do there's G minor, then we go, right, this is A flat with a C in the bass with the major 3rd in the bass. So there's A flat, right, A flat major, go up 3, bum, 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 and then you've got A flat over C, which is a really kind of handy inversion. You've actually got the tonic in the pinky there. Right, bum, bum. And then we come back to G minor. Right, so there's G minor again with the minor 3rd in the bass. Then we've got A, right, A major, coming to the A7. We're using the 7th in the bass. Right, then again D7. Play it there, or we can play it here. Right, this is another really cool D7. There's the 7th in the bass, and there's D major, right? So that the first half now sounds like this. A flat, back to G minor. 7th. Right, there's the D7. Second half is the same. Exactly the same. A flat, C in the bass, G minor, and then it's just 1 bar. So this this is the whole sequence, right? You can, just to recap, G minor 2 bars, A7 2 bars, D7, and we're using these voicings to make more interesting sounds from these basic chords, right? So we're utilizing the bass notes and kind of making the inversions really interesting. So practice it really slowly. Try to get this rhythmical figure as well. Boom, 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 boom. Right, and take that theme throughout the whole piece. I'll play it once more. Boom, 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 boom. A7, D7, G minor, up to B flat, A flat, G minor with that B flat minor third in the bass, A, 7th, D, D7, G minor, A7 over G, D7, G minor going up the scale, A flat, back to G minor with the B flat, A, D7, and then back home to G minor. So I think that should give you some real insights as to what's going on with those voicings. And even if you just take a couple of those things and get inspired, that's the main thing. So leave me a comment and stay inspired.